Hey guys, welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. My name is Lance Ortega and we're coming to you out of our Belton location. Today I get to show you this 2026 Pleasure-Way Lexor TS. This is something that they haven't had. I think their last model that they had was about 2021. So it's nice that they brought it back. As you can see, this is going to be on the Ram ProMaster chassis. It's a 1-ton 3500 chassis. It's going to have the 3.6 Pentastar V6. So you're still going to get your 16 to 18 miles to the gallon. Now, I believe it is a 3,500 pound hitch, but you're about 2,100 pounds actual towing capacity. You do have a nice little utility center right here. We'll go and open this up. What I like about this is you have the LP switch right there, which is an electronic switch. You got your smart plug right there, your city water where you can hook up your fresh water. You do have an outside shower. Let's see if we can open this up for you. So you got your hot and cold water shower. Maybe you want to wash the sand off your toes. Maybe you got a pet. Make this little pet care center over here. We've got your dump station right there. We got your Truma Aquago, that's your on-demand hot water heater. Now this is going to have an onboard generator. So what's kind of cool about this is if you do like to get a little bit more into the away from the RV sites, you want to do a little more boondocking, this does have about 600 amp hours of lithium battery. It's got but what's kind of cool about that is it also has a generator. So on the batteries alone, you should be able to run that air conditioner with that 3,000 watt inverter about, I would say, 4 to 5 hours. And then you would need to turn your generator back on. But you can program this generator to automatically kick on. Once they get low enough, it'll kick on, charge your batteries up, turn off once they're charged up. So great little van to get out there, do some adventuring, do a little boondocking. You've got a quick connect propane hookup there, bottom right of the bumper. You already got your 7-pin, 6-pin, your, what else do we got here? We got your hookups right here for your house batteries. You can bring these doors out a little bit more if you need to. So if you need the extra space, if you got a crowd back here, maybe you guys are all tailgating, hanging out, you can open these up quite a ways. Or maybe you're just sitting at a beach somewhere, because this will lay flat into a nice big queen bed right here, and you're just looking out your view to a nice beautiful ocean view. And to keep the bugs out, they do have a little screen back here. We'll see if we can bring that down. So let's go ahead and zip that up. It's like I'm already camping. So you just get up here, you can zip that up. Now that's blocked off, and you still have this nice little screen right here. It still allows that fresh air to come in. If you don't want to open up the whole thing, you can just open up a portion of it so you can hand things off to maybe your significant other. So pretty cool. And then when you're done, you just unzip it. So they got a little foam noodle here in the bottom. It makes it really easy for rolling up. We got a little bit of wind here today, but that's not a problem. Okay, we'll get this rolled up. Snapped into a place. There we go. And it's already got a nice little built-in. Now you also have a nightshade here, so if you're laying in bed or sitting in your couch, because it's a couch during the day, bed during the night, you can black out these windows. You do have a tire repair kit down here that Pleasure-Way throws in the package, so pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and close these doors, but you can see how this thing wraps all the way around. Just really cool how that does that. As you'll notice here in the back, it does have a backup camera. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but that is a gas generator. It's a 2.8 kilowatt. It is ultra quiet. That thing runs so quiet, you're not going to bother the neighbors. We have a couple outlets right here, a couple little 110 outlets, and then let's go ahead and open this up just a little, just so you can see that we do have access to your potable water. And just so I don't accidentally close the door on it, let's go ahead and lock it up. All right, so I got the table hooked up here. You notice right off the bat, we got a nice running board down here below. I've got a nice little grab handle to help myself in. Then we've got this table right here. So if you guys are just hanging out, you're enjoying Mother Nature, you got a place for your drinks, maybe your phones, this table is completely adjustable. I can completely move it out of the way if I want. So now we got free access into the van. I do like how they've got the nice blinkers here on the mirrors. You know, if somebody's right here beside you and you're wanting to make a lane change, it really lets other people know, hey, I'm trying to get over. So safety is key. Okay, so they've got some really nice safety features like adaptive cruise control, electronic stability control, crosswind assist. So a lot of nice features built in to make this a much more enjoyable drive. Now, as you'll notice, we don't got the dually wheels in the back, but it drives more like, I would say, like a soccer mom's van or maybe like an SUV. So drives really nice. It's a joy to drive. Now, as we get ready to make our way into the motorhome, I do want you to point out the seats, how they're kind of turned. So both seats will actually turn, face the back. So you do got seating. And if you do want to know, this does have seat belts for 4. So when we get in here, you're going to see a bench seat in the back, which has 2 seat belts, and then you get your 2 up here. And then, so let's go ahead. We're going to start up here in the cab, because the Ram ProMaster has actually got some really cool features up here in the cab. First off, let's talk about the camera in the mirror. Super cool feature. It just has that natural feeling when you want to get information on who's behind you. You naturally want to look up where the rearview mirror is. So I just love the fact that it's actually there. Now, you're going to have your common monitor information here. Beautiful display, by the way. But we can go through here. We can, as you can see, we got the stereo going on, and I got a split screen here with navigation. We can control like our XM radio. We can go through here and control the different comfort for our environment here, our heating and cooling, navigation, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay if you need to. So surround camera. So as you can see, we've got front, rear, and then if you'll notice over here, we have a digital display as well. So I'm going to scroll through some of the options here. Let's tilt this so you can see. So there you go. So right now, I've got it in the navigation. So the navigation actually shows right up in there in the digital dash. So kind of cool. You don't have to look over to the right. We can check and see what's going on, what we're playing with our XM radio or our radio. We got tire pressure monitoring system, which is really super sweet. And then our driver assist, trip information, and then our standard miles per hour. So a lot of neat features wrapped up into this little Dodge Ram. And then I like this little table, how it's adjustable, it's movable. I can adjust it to where I want. Maybe I'm sitting here with a friend, they're sitting there, we're playing maybe a game of cards. So yeah, pretty cool. Now, as I make my way through this, I just want to point out just how large this countertop is. You got to remember, this thing's only about 21 feet in overall length from tip to tail, and this amount of counter space this was an engineering feat to make that happen. But we've got our nice little microwave down here below. Now, if you're looking for a cooktop, they did put an induction cooktop here that will just set up right here. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with induction, this part does not heat up. Only the pan heats up. So very safe for cooking. Got a nice big drawer down here below. Some really nice cabinets here. And man, Pleasure-Way just does such a wonderful job with their cabinetry. I mean, the fit and finish is just super tight. We got a stainless farm sink here, undermounted. Really big sink for being in a van, such a short van like this. We got our gooseneck faucet. We got it winterized right now. But when you look at how everything's finished, the way that they brought these cabinets up here, you're not seeing gaps. I mean, this thing is so precision. It's amazing. You have to see it in person to really get a good appreciation for their build quality. But really nice big bathroom here. We've got our towel rack, little storage cubby over here. We do have a nice little base cabinet, undermounted stainless steel sink. Then we've got our shower just above. For 21 foot, this is probably one of the biggest bathrooms I've seen for such a short little coach. Then we're coming up on our Norcold refrigerator. Very cool, and I like how that opens up all the way, gives me easy access. Maybe I'm sitting back here, I want to reach in for a beverage. We got a little freezer up above, some additional storage here. And then we're going to go ahead and bring you back down towards the cab, because I do want to show you what a lot of these vans do not have, is this extra little closet. You got your little drawers down below, so lots of nice storage space. All right, I'm gonna sneak past you here. So now as we make our way back down in here into the bedroom area, this will be a power bed. Let's see if we can extend that. So by a push of a button, we can go ahead and bring this down. So now you can go with the twin style if you want, or you can fill in this gap and make it one great big queen bed. Now these cushions are removable, so you can get quite a bit more leg room should you want it. You are going to have an LG TV back here with a Bose sound bar. We do have the digital display panel just above. All right, so we got our home page here. So you can see our battery health. Right now we got about 14.4 volts being supplied to all the appliances here. We can check our tank levels, fresh, gray, black, and our LP. We can turn on our water pump on from here, control our generator, and control our heating and cooling. And then we can go through control our lights. And then if we want to, we can go through here. Again, remember, this has a 3,000 watt inverter, so we can run that air conditioner on without running the generator or being plugged in. You get about 4 or 5 hours worth of runtime, depending on what you're using in the coach. So if you're using a lot of electricity elsewhere, then you're probably going to shrink that time frame. But not to worry, if you're out boondocking, all you have to do is you come in here and you can manually set up your generator to kick on once your batteries get down to a certain percentage. So maybe we just say, hey, you know what, let's go ahead and have the battery turn on once we get down to about 20%. Once we get down to 20%, it'll kick on, and then you can tell it, okay, I want you to run for, let's say, maximum runtime of 120 minutes, and then it'll automatically turn off. That way you're just not wasting fuel. You can have it automatically stop if you're somewhere and they don't want no noise at night. You can say, hey, turn off at, let's say 10 p.m. but turn back on you know, at 7 a.m. in the morning. So a lot of neat control that you can do with your generator. And this is where you'd go to control the vents and retract and extend the bed back here. So a lot of nice features. We can go Fahrenheit, Celsius. So if you're Canadian, we can go Celsius. American, we go Fahrenheit. But yeah, a lot of nice features. The Truma Aventa AC. This is what allows that battery power not to be drained so fast. So about 13.5. It's ultra quiet. When it's running, you can barely hear it. This is one of the biggest, I think, improvements that Pleasure-Way has made across all their brands. So whether it's the Plateau or the other short little Pleasure-Way vans that they make, they use this little Truma Aventa, and it has just been a game changer. A lot of nice overhead cabinetry. Beefy hardware here. I don't have to hold it up, right? It all kind of stands up on its own. Everything's glued and screwed, so all those shakes and rattles, they just don't exist in a Pleasure-Way. This thing rides very quiet. Got our little rear cabinet here, but it goes just behind that way, so you get quite a bit more width than what you're actually seeing here. And then off to our right, we got a little bit more storage. So not bad. You got windows that open up here on both sides. So if you want to get some cross ventilation while you're here, you can definitely do that. So, I mean, just a really nice, well-built machine. Well, guys, that does it for our tour today. If you'd like to start your next adventure in this beautiful little Pleasure-Way, give me a call. Lance Ortega here at Transwest out of Belton, Missouri. You can reach me at 208-290-5750. I look forward to hearing from you.